It's Zach Sang and the gang.
Hi, Zayn. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing well, dude. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you, yeah.
Yeah? You just got off a flight? Coming to where? Where are you traveling to?
I just got in from London. I'm just going to go to my house right now. I'll hopefully go to the studio in a bit.
Very nice.
So, yeah, exciting times.
Yeah, I mean, this is very exciting times. PillowTalk right now, I literally just played it on 75 stations across the country. I mean, this must be pretty freaking amazing for you.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It kind of doesn't really feel real at the minute. It's all a bit surreal. So, yeah, just taking it in and exciting stuff. And, yeah, just thanking the fans for supporting me and, obviously, you know, getting behind the song.
Like, how happy are you in this current moment? Your own music is out there in the world. People are loving it. The response is insane. I mean, is this all you ever dreamed of?
Yeah, definitely. I'm over the moon at the minute. I never really expected, you know, that sort of reaction. So to get that has been really cool.
Can you walk me through the process of PillowTalk and how it came to be? Because the song is so different. I mean, the music video is in a class of its own, but the song alone is just completely
Thank
unique.
you very much. Yeah, so basically, I wrote that shortly after I left the band. I got in the studio with a couple of writers that go by the name of Mike and Antonides. And they're a couple of really cool guys from London. And we wrote that song around the time that I was feeling them emotions, shall we say. And I feel like that's why it came out the way it did. Because, you know, I feel like in the vocal and everything, you can really get a sense that I mean what I'm saying. So that was the key thing with it. And, yeah, hopefully we got that across with the song.
I mean, you feel it, man. You can tell how personal it is to you. Do you mind me asking what that moment in your life was that really inspired PillowTalk? Like, that defining moment where it was like, you know what? This just happened. I'm going to create a song. And the result was PillowTalk.
You know what? The reason I wrote the song was so that, you know, people could hopefully figure that out for themselves, exactly what it is I'm talking about. I don't want to be, like, obviously too specific about what it's about. It is obviously, you know, just quite personal to me and just something that happened in life. But, you know, people can figure that out for themselves. I don't need to put any names to a situation, but, yeah, it was something that was quite personal to me.
How heavy of a songwriter are you? Like, are you always writing?
Yeah, recently I'm writing a lot, if I'm being honest. I was meant to only write about 20 songs for this album. I ended up writing nearly, like, double the amount. I ended up with nearly 50 songs. So, yeah, I've been writing a lot. I'm enjoying it at the minute. It just seems to be coming out. So I just want to get it down while it is.
Of course. What is your process like? Where does it start for you? Is it an interaction with a human being, then it goes to the notes on your phone? Do you walk into the studio prepared to write a certain song? Do you go in, you know, with your mind free?
It's really interesting. I was just going to say to you, have you been following me around? Because, you know what, a lot of them things are processes that I go through. I try to keep it as genuine as possible. So I try to live a bit of life in between and then, you know, meet people, go through experiences, and then the first thing that I normally do is, you know, I put notes down in my phone, which is quite weird that you mentioned that. And then, yeah, I go from there, I go into the studio, so I've got this idea, I work on the music, and then I'll try and put them lyrics to whatever it is that's going on in the studio at that time. And, yeah, just hope for the best. I think that's all you can ever do.
Of course. I mean, you recorded this album, I heard, in the woods, like a forest outside of Los Angeles.
Yeah, I did record bits of it out there, just to get, like, a different sort of feeling. You spend a lot of time in studios and, you know, being locked away inside rooms and not really getting a feel for what's going on outside of that. So we just tried to mix it up and take the studio to different places. One of the songs on the album, which will be coming out soon, is a song called Before. And that song was inspired in Vegas and then recorded there like 3 hours later. So there was a lot of that, you know, just trying to get a feel of where we were at that exact moment and just recording it there.
I mean, it's true that, like, those moves that you make, moving that studio, recording the album in the woods, I mean, that can change the entire creative process. You are inspired by everything around you.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that is something that, you know, contributed to the album, the inspirations surrounding life and general things. So that was the main feel for when we were recording it, just trying to get that across to the fans that, you know, you can capture the feeling of just a room even, and just things that you're around, you know what I'm saying, and feelings that you feel in that exact place that you might not feel anywhere else. So yeah, we tried to do that a lot.
I feel like this is so personal to you. Like, I'm watching the video, and I was playing the song before, and I just really, like, soaking it in heavy. And it was like, I feel like I'm getting to know you. Not fully you, but I'm really seeing inside your brain. You know what I'm talking about? I mean,
yeah, that's what we're trying.
It's great. I mean, you mentioned the album. There's been some rumors regarding when this album is going to actually, you know, hit stores, you know, hit iTunes, whatever. Is it actually, I mean, is this album going to be dropping on the anniversary of you leaving One Direction?
I don't know. Is that how it works out? Is that the date that it is?
I don't know. That's exactly what I heard. That is it's rumored, heavily rumored.
Okay. Yeah, it's March 25th. It wasn't planned that it works that way, but it just seems to coincide with the iTunes launch and everything. Yeah.
I mean, that's a fate move a little bit. If it's not planned, that's like completely fate. You know what I'm talking about?
Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign.
I think it's a sign. I mean, be honest with me right now.
Who knows?
How therapeutic has the last few months been?
You know what? I didn't need to take time to do that. I always knew who I was. I just took a bit of time to let other people know, shall we say.
Like, I'm just wondering, like, the first day you end up leaving the band, what's the first thing that you do? Your first day of, quote-unquote, freedom. I know that's a loose term.
What was that? What's the first thing I do? I think I played Xbox or something.
That's not a bad way to celebrate. I like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Okay, 2016 going to be a huge year. I'm looking forward to this album and this music video. I mean, I gotta watch the music video. You know, like a few times, really to soak it in, and I did. It's out there. How did that where does that inspiration come from? Is it you? Is it somebody else?
Yeah, it was massively all my idea. The thing was, I just wanted it to be like representational of the art that I'm looking at the minute, you know, even just from like a perspective level, just on the surface of it. I just wanted it to be arty and different and out there. So that was, you know, the whole feel of the video. We wanted to kind of have like a dream feel to it and represent just that. And then obviously there was deeper meanings to certain things as well. But like I said, I don't want to put too many labels on things. People can figure that out for themselves.
And isn't the part of music, right? And I think with PillowTalk in particular, it can mean so much to so many different types of people. You know, if you label that song, right? Does that take away a little bit of the art? Because I feel like music is art, and music it's up to the ears. You know what I mean? The vision, the feeling, the mood.
Yeah. It's all up to the interpretation of the viewer. You know what I'm saying? I have my own opinion, and that will always naturally be biased.
Yeah.
And my fan base is so supportive and dedicated that if I say something, they will take that as gospel, you know what I mean? And then they follow what I say rather than making their own opinion. Exactly. And I don't want that. I want them to be able to view it for whatever they see it as, and, you know, to be able to relate it to something that means something to them. You know, everybody has their own personal experiences, and that's what makes it so special.
I love it. So obviously, I mean, different sound, different vibe, different mood, different everything from One Direction. Is there a part of you during all of this that you're slightly nervous that the fans might not be totally in, or there's a part of you where afraid of society a little bit? You get me?
There's a big part, obviously, nerves of just regarding anything that they might not understand. That, you know, we never really touched on before. So yeah, I think it's natural to be nervous. And that's just driving me at the minute and making everything that little bit more exciting.
Dude, here's the deal. I'm going to go around the room real quick. We have Dan and Jill here. Do you guys have any questions for Zayn?
Well, I know you weren't in the band when they recorded History, but have you seen the music video for it yet?
I have, yeah. I've seen the music video. It's cool.
Yeah, what do you think about you being in it?
Yeah, that was cool. I liked the fact that, you know, there were nostalgic, shall we say, about the memories that we've shared together, and it was a positive thing. You know, there was nothing negative about it, so I enjoyed it. It was nice to look back at the memories, you know, that we shared together. It was cool.
Of course. And I just want to be that guy that says that Pillow Talk's music video over History's music video, you're beating them by like 4 or 5 million views. Just saying. Just saying. You know? Jill?
Okay. You're saying that.
Any question?
Yeah, hi Zayn, I'm Jill.
Hello, how you doing?
Good. Was it cool to have your girlfriend in the video?
Yeah, that was cool. That was something different. Yeah, we enjoyed it. It was fun. We had a lot of fun on the set.
Hell yeah.
No one easier to make out with than your own girlfriend, right?
Exactly.
I think Jill was low-key jealous. You know?
I like what you've done there.
Yeah, right. You know, I feel like you've dreamed about that music video, but you in Zayn's role, not in Gigi's role.
Don't talk about it.
I know. Okay. And I just wanted to say thank you for talking with us. I want to talk more music with
no
you.
problem.
I want to talk more music with you. When the album comes out, please. Are you actually living in LA? Are you here?
I'm around, yeah, so I'm sure we can sort something out.
Yeah.
I'll be down to do that. It's been a good interview. The questions that you asked and everything were really good as well. I enjoyed answering them.
Thank you, brother. Are you excited to call Los Angeles home?
Maybe one day, who knows? Fingers crossed. If I do well enough and I'm successful enough, I might call it home one day.
Can I just say, like, one of the moments that sticks with me through, like, just following One Direction was the moment in the documentary when you buy your mom and your family a home. It hits me every time. Like, that to me, I mean, what? Like, I know we're going back a little bit, but how fulfilling is that for you, right? As a son, as someone who's come from nothing, what is that feeling like?
That is an amazing feeling. You know, as you just said, I do come from nothing. And, you know, growing up, we didn't have our own house, and that was something, you know, that was always, should we say, subconsciously in the back of my mind, I guess. Even though everything was all looked after on a front from my parents, like, I just wanted to do that for them. And that was something that I always had, you know, as a goal. And that was my first goal. When I achieved that, yeah, I was massively proud, you know, and honoured to be able to do that. It's a gift, I guess, from God, shall we say.
It really is. What excites you about the future? Anything?
The future excites me just in general, just not knowing what's going to happen. And, you know, being unpredictable, I guess that's the beauty of life, isn't it? You just go with it.
Hell yeah. Zayn Malik, my friend, Pillow Talk. It's on your radio now, and it's killing it. So much more coming from you. Paradise, a war zone, that lyric is sticking in my head. It's in there. I've been thinking about it heavy.
Good. I like that.
Yeah. Hey, brother, thank you so much for giving a call in. Enjoy the day, my friend.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
Hey, man, a pleasure.
Letters.
Thank you, sir.